The Civil War was the first time this country battled with the sin of slavery.
During that time, mothers came together to try and heal the nation.
These mothers believed that people who held opposing views
had to speak to one another.
They had faith that these discussions would reunite their communities.
Mothers' Friendship Days, as they would come to be known, were created around the country.
This is the seed that gave Mother's Day its life.
There is no doubt that today we continue to be a divided nation.
And so we believe that we must go back to the origins of Mother's Day for all people.
For all people.
For all people.
In the spirit of mothering, not just as a noun, but as a verb.
To mother is to care about the welfare of others.
To mother requires empathy and thoughtfulness.
The act of mothering creates,
nurtures,
affirms,
and supports life. At its core,
mothering is the willingness to have daring discussions.
This Mother's Day, we encourage friends,
families,
and strangers
to come together and begin to talk about what scares us, what divides us, and how we as a country can heal.
I need to have a daring discussion with somebody who has hurt me physically.
With a family friend who supports Donald Trump Muslim ban policy.
With someone who seems to think that my being an illegal alien faggot who looks Asian with a Latino name makes them uncomfortable.
Who I need to have a daring discussion with is...
I gotta have a whole lot of daring discussions.
Ooh, I'm having it right now. I need to have a daring discussion with white women.
I want to have daring discussions with some white feminists who believe that I, because I'm a Muslim, cannot be a feminist.
I need to have a daring discussion with my son.
my mother,
My mom.
My daughter.
If I'm being honest, I could do with more daring discussions with more of the people who matter to me than I've had.
This Mother's Day, go to daringdiscussions.com to download our Daring Discussions Toolkit.
We know it's impossible to hate anyone whose story you know.
Let's begin to tell our stories.